We're going to take a quick look at the Cartesian coordinate system. There are lots of ways of specifying the position of a point in space, and the simplest is the Cartesian coordinate system. You might know that as a rectangular coordinate system. In 2 dimensions we simply have a vertical axis and a horizontal axis. We normally label the vertical axis y and the horizontal axis x, although you can call them whatever you want. It's important to realise the direction of these axes. For example, if we look at the x-axis, moving towards the right, x becomes positive. Moving towards the left, x becomes negative. Likewise, we have positive y up here and negative y down there. Now let's suppose we have a point over here. Let's label that point P. We need to specify where P is. We need to give P a coordinate, and quite simply the coordinate of P is how far across in the x direction we've gone. Let's just call that A, and how far up in the y direction we've gone, let's call that B. So we say the coordinate of P is A, B, simply the pair of values that specify the x location and the y location. In a similar way, if we have a point down here, let's say that's Q, we want to specify the coordinates of Q, in other words the x and y location of Q. We specify first of all how far across we need to go in the x direction and how far down or up we need to go in the y direction. Now, because we've had to move in a negative x direction, and let's suppose this distance is, let's just call this distance E and this distance F, the x coordinate is minus E and the y coordinate is minus F. So it's simply specifying a pair of numbers in the correct order, x and y, and that will tell us the location of the point. Let's take a quick look at a more concrete example. So I have a set of axes here, given x and y some numerical values, and we might be interested in just placing a point somewhere on this set of axes. Let's put it here. Let's call it P. Let's figure out what the coordinates of P are. First of all, I have to see how far across I have to go in the x direction to get to P. Well, I have to go across 4 units to get to P, so the x coordinate of P is 4, and I have to go up 2 in the y direction, so the y coordinate is 2. So the coordinate of P is simply 4, 2.